Hey everybody, welcome back to Zindee. So today I wanted to show you how to make these super cute beaded keychains. Okay, let's go over what you need to get started. You're gonna need your beads. These are 20mm bubblegum beads. These are available on the website at www.zindee.com. Then you're gonna need your acrylic. You can use pretty much any size acrylic. This is a 3-inch, this is a 1.5-inch, this is a 2-inch, so it's very versatile. You pretty much can use whatever. Some 3-inch keychains might look a little too large, like when using a circle, but most of them will be fine. And then mini is great, the 1.5-inch, and so is 2-inch. Or you can even do 2.5-inch. Okay, so you'll need your beads, your acrylics. Then you will need your elastic cording. It'll look like this. The size that we're going to use today is the 0.08 millimeters. You can also use 0.1 millimeters, but it's a little bit more difficult to thread it through your beads. But the 0.08 is my favorite. It's nice and strong, but also easy to work with. This is also on the Zindee website. And then all of these things I also will have, anything that's not on the site, I'll have in an Amazon affiliate link that you can find right below this video. Okay, and then last but not least, you will need your hardware. Now, one thing to be aware whenever doing these kind of keychains is you don't want to use a normal split ring like this, because what will happen is that elastic cording will end up working its way through here, and if it comes all the way out, it'll ruin your keychain. So you need something that's solidly closed, like these swivel lobster clasps. Which these are one of the things that are in the Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the video. We'll have them on the site soon, I just don't have them yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a keychain. These acrylics right here, these haven't been finished yet. I just did them to show some sizes. Once this brown paper is removed, it will reveal like a clear acrylic, and then you can decorate it however you'd like. Okay, so let's make some. All right, we're gonna use these 3 beads. Let me move these out of the way. Move this here. A lot of times this black background makes it a little easier to see. And then the acrylic we're using today is a 2-inch As Sweet as Candy acrylic. Okay, so first things first is you're gonna need your elastic cording. And you're gonna wanna measure that anywhere between 15 to 18 inches. Today we're gonna do right at 16 inches. Doesn't have to be perfect, just in general, between 15 and 18 inches. Okay, so we're gonna take our elastic cording and we're just gonna match the ends and fold it in half. And then from here, this loop right here, we are going to put it through the back of our acrylic. Okay, so we have that through. This little loop in the front, we're just going to put the ends in and just pull it tight. It's not going to stay real tight right now. You just need it to be looped like so. Let's see if y'all can see that. Okay, from here, we are going to put our actual beads through. No particular order, just whatever you think looks nice. Okay, so we have our first bead on, and we're just going to slide that to the bottom. We'll do our second one. And then our third one. Okay, from here, we're going to get our hardware. And all we're gonna do is put both of these in there like that. Don't worry about it being tight or anything right now. Right now we're just putting everything on there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these 2 end pieces and then we're gonna go back through this top bead. All right, so we got both our pieces. Now from here, we're gonna pull it nice and tight, okay? All right, we're gonna take our 2 fingers and just hold it around. We're gonna go around this opening between that and that. And we're gonna tie that like so. The biggest part is just to keep it tight at this point, because if this part gets loose, it'll mess up your whole thing. So this is the most important one as far as keeping it tight. Then once you get that on there, you're just gonna really tug on that to give it, to make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna open those up. I'm gonna turn this over, and I'm gonna do that again, okay? So just hold your beads, go around, and we're gonna do the same thing. And then pull it nice and tight. Okay, from here, we're gonna take our ends, and we're actually gonna go through the second bead. Okay, so we're just gonna bend this down. And it's stretchy, so it'll want to pop back up. And we're going to put those end pieces in there like that. All right, got both of those. Okay, we're going to pull them both through. Okay, now from here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it on this side. Okay, so we're just going to hold the two beads, go around, put those through. All right, I'm gonna pull it nice and tight. We're just gonna open these up, turn it over, and do the same thing. Hold the two beads, go around, and pull it through. And don't be scared on this part to pull it nice and tight. Like this cording should be able to handle it just fine. All right. So what we have is we have 2 knots here. We have the string through, and then we have 2 knots here. And then from here, we're gonna pull that. We're gonna cut it kind of close. Not too close, but enough where you have a little bit of extra. And then we're gonna pull those, and that'll hide. See that right there? It'll hide itself in here. There we go. And there you have it. So there's your beaded keychain. Here's the other examples. It's that easy, guys. Hopefully that helps. I'll do another one real quick just so you can see it done twice. All right, so let's do it again. So, 16 to 18 inches of cording. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. You're cutting a lot of that off. All right, let me get my acrylic. All right, got my acrylic. We're gonna fold this in half, just like we did last time. Take this loop. We're gonna put it through the back. You can put it through the front too. I just prefer it through the back of how the finished knot looks. Same thing. Pull that up. And again, it's not gonna be real tight at this point. That's normal. All right, and we are gonna take our beads. Both of our ends. And we're just gonna thread all 3 of those on there. One, two, three. We're gonna take our hardware, go through here. Nothing fancy, we're just looping it. All right, first bead, both pieces through. All right, this is the part that's important. nice and tight. It's okay if it does this, okay? Once you tie it, it's gonna have a little bit of slack, so don't freak out if it's doing that. Okay, so I got the acrylic in my left hand, the first 2 beads in my left hand, around, and I only have the string over my top fingers, not my bottom. Okay. If you do it that way, you can get it a lot tighter than if you try to put your finger on the bottom too. Okay, so I got that in there, nice and tight. I'm gonna split these up, turn it over, and do the same thing. Left hand, first 2 beads, acrylic in my hand, nice and tight. Okay. All right, from here, we're gonna take our our elastic, we're gonna bend that down a little bit to put it in the second bead. All right, for me, it helps for me to switch it because I like to hold 2 beads at one time, not 1, okay? So I just turn that over so I can hold these 2 beads. Same thing, around, nothing at the bottom, top 2 fingers, nice and tight, pull it tight, same thing, open it up, turn it over, hold the 2 beads, around and through. Okay, pull it nice and tight, and then we're going to trim off the extra like so, and then from here you're just going to kind of pull it. If you need to slide those in, you can. Normally they'll kind of naturally go in on its own, and there we go, we got another one finished. So hopefully that helps and answers any questions. I know tying the knot sometimes takes a little practice, but you'll get it. So one of the things to remember is the first knot, and this will be opposite if you're left-handed, but if you're right-handed, when you're first doing it, acrylic in hand, hold the first 2 beads, knot right here, knot right here, and then go through this middle bead, switch it around, and then you're just holding the first 2 beads, knot, knot, cut it, and you're good. The first knot's the most important one because you want to keep that tension on there, and then it's easier once you do that. So just practice. If you mess up, cut that string, do it again. It took me a little while to get good at this, but once you get it, it's super, super easy, and you can make them super quick. So hopefully this was helpful, you guys. I have a ton of beads that are going up this weekend, or this week. The weekend's almost over. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so a ton of beads that are actually going up this week, and have fun shopping. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.